Cards.
Yeah.
Yo, it's episode 1, or technically 2 because we did a secret one, but Christian was not involved.
0.5, episode 0.5.
Why am I so... No, let's shrink me down.
Oh, this is gonna be confusing.
There we go. Graham stays that size, though.
I'm just carrying everybody else.
So, yes, we'll give the very basic description. One-shots-ish. Semi-story? But for when people are off. Is there anything I haven't told you, Christian, that I can't remember that I told everyone else last week?
That seems like a hard thing for M to
What did I
answer.
know? I do
Yeah,
not know.
Christian.
Yes,
what do you
Christian,
have.
what did he tell you? And then we can fill in if he missed anything.
Yeah.
Wait, let me tell you what he told me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just on the asking Christian to be like,
Where's
hey,
my
Christian, what do you not
browser?
know?
Yeah, that's always great. So, he has told me that we're hired adventurers by Thilgar, and he's trying to gather loose cards from the deck of many things to make his own one, and each one-shot is based on a single card. Blah. And it's, yeah, drop in, drop out, basically, whoever is not there
Yeah.
when somebody's missing. I think that's about it.
Yeah.
We also
that
get
seems
100 gold a
yeah.
day as a party.
And Joseph is
100.
basically playing Andrew. Was
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not basically
I'm not
is
sure what
playing
that
Andrew.
means.
I'm Andrew. Easy. What's hard to
Hi,
grasp
Andrew.
about?
Hi.
Hello.
Is a
It-
character actually called Andrew?
Yeah, it will get weird when there's points in the little session we did where Andrew was actually speaking for Joseph playing Andrew.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's going to be interesting.
Oh, shit, I haven't tokened their token. I can
To be
fix
fair,
it.
I had 3 character ideas, and this one had the least health. So I decided to go for it first.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so as I agreed with Joseph, you're all in a tavern.
Oh, yeah.
Why did you have to agree that with Joseph?
Because I realized during the session 0 I technically by accident set the start in a tavern. So yeah, they always start in a tavern.
Okay.
Because that's where every adventure starts. And I was angry at myself for doing that. So now I made a joke of it.
Now it's always a tavern.
Now you must suffer the curse.
Okay, so basically, you have been traveling for a little bit, and this is the location you were given by Silgar to meet up with your other, what's the word? Employee?
Contact, party member,
Yeah, whatever you want to call
Contact.
them.
associate.
Yeah,
Is it me?
it is you.
Okay.
You are at the entrance with a guy called Gavin, who has showed you the
hope-
way here.
Acquaintances who I hope don't hate me.
Now, I've been thinking about it, right? And if I just erase the point where, the country, the people who were involved in the crimes came into existence, if that country doesn't exist, then no one ever gets formed to cause the problems.
But then what if a new country takes over that area and then the same stuff happens because the same people exist in the same sort of circumstances?
Okay, so
See, this is-
Malachi,
This is why I... Sorry.
you walk into the tavern and you're like, oh fuck, how am I gonna find the right people in a fucking random tavern? And then you hear that conversation.
I wouldn't tick me off apart from it being weird. Are there any other groups of people?
No.
Since I know that I'm
Weirdly,
looking for
everyone else is sitting by themselves.
Which is funny.
Like every.
That wasn't
It's
intentional, but it is how it is.
It is odd that literally everyone has come to this tavern with no one else. This is a tavern full of the most socially awkward people in
You know-
existence.
I'm gonna notice that and start walking to different tables.
Okay.
Are we at like a making friends place?
I'm
And
gonna
they're
walk-
having like a trying to make friends night for introverts, but none of
think
them
that's
are
about-
talking to each other.
I think that's about right. I've already been handed several scraps. You know,
If-
the social introvert at the party always tries to make friends with the pet.
If I wow, I feel attacked. If I walk over to this table and I'm just like, "Hello, friend. What's ailing you at the moment? Anything I can help with?"
No. I was having my breakfast. Sorry, you spooked
Your
me.
breakfast at this time?
It's only 9.
I look out and it's 9 p.m.
No, it's not, because that makes it awkward. But it can be 9 p.m. for you.
I'm from a different time zone. I've never really adjusted. But yeah,
Can I go to the bar and just observe first a bit?
Yeah, sure.
So
Like,
there's no
who are these weird
There's-
people?
this
Gavin
group
will
and
point
this
out that it is
group-
those people, but he will like follow you if
Who
you're
the
like
fuck is Gavin?
Gavin is the what's the word, envoy sent from Silgar to help.
I'm gonna move because I was just having breakfast to the next table and ask him how he's doing.
You just pull the chair over with you. Oh, that was the chair for my dead husband.
How are you doing, my friend?
Can you guys describe yourself when you start doing stuff so that?
Sure. I am a 6.5-foot tall half orc, like sort of grey, sort of bluish grey skin, just like covered in like scars and like battle damage. Who looks like they're trying to be as careful as possible to like move everything in a way that like nothing will ever get damaged.
Oh, it's
As I
amazing.
like sit down for this person, I'm like, oh, is there anything is there anything ailing you, my friend, that I can help with? And then you can move to other people while I do bullshit.
I was just gonna let Christian know, black cat whose eyes glow with an arcane sort of like glimmer, but
Like a
when
normal
he
cat.
when I spoke up earlier to speak to everybody else, you wouldn't have heard what he'd said because only they heard him.
Psychic cat, but no one knows the cat is psychic. We just hear voices sometimes.
Have
And
you
a
seen
cat
follows.
Sabrina the
Okay.
Teenage Witch? This
It's Salem.
Christian.
Yes.
Okay, Salem.
Yeah, Salem is like one of the inspiration characters for it. But yeah, for
I'm
the
a-
purposes of being an aloof arsehole cat, he just keeps on like picking who can hear what and just doesn't elaborate. That's him telling them that.
I'm a human. I want to say 5'9", 5'10".
I think 5'10".
Yeah, with brown hair and brown eyes. Probably with some stubble.
Bye.
And I have a bird up jacket on.
But it's
My
looking a bit
character is a-
ragged.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Owen.
Sorry. My character is also a human. They've got brown hair and they're wearing a purple hoodie and they've got a wooden guitar over their back. The hoodie is rather ragged and scruffy, like it hasn't been washed in a while.
When you specify wooden guitar, does it mean that it's a fake or is it
Acoustic.
just a normal guitar?
Yeah, just like an acoustic guitar.
Okay. I thought
All
it was just
guitars are made
electric
of wood.
guitars.
Yeah, an acoustic guitar.
Okay.
I guess my character is going to take a slice of the cake that looks like cheese
Well-
on the table.
Yeah, that. How did you know that it was cake that looks like cheese?
It's like a breakfast cheesecake.
It's like when you go to a place and you get like the little muffins, this is just a big muffin you can just take a slice of.
The entire place is owned by, you know, that chocolate guy on TikTok that makes like
No.
anything.
No.
out of
Yes, I
chocolate.
do know who that is.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a young person thing. If Joseph
Yeah,
instantly
I don't get it.
knew.
Yeah, no, I don't have any clue
I
about
mean,
it.
it's TikTok. It is a young person.
TLDR, it's a really, really talented chocolatier that makes delicious sculptures out of chocolate.
We're
and he's
not
made,
we're not
like,
advertising for some TikTok chocolate here.
I love how Graham doesn't give a shit, but as soon as it's like
No, he's
TikTok
like a
adverts,
professional,
no.
like he's actually
Yeah,
like, and everything. He's really
No,
fucking
I'm
good.
just sorry. My joke of just like we don't advertise for people here when we often talk about other properties randomly.
No, just hates TikTok.
Yeah, fuck TikTok.
Speaking of TikTok, whenever I want to go on social media, you know what I no.
Also, there's a small.
I always give social media a miss and play Raid Shadow Legends instead.
Go on, Raid, give us the money. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I'll sell out.
We will sell out incredibly cheaply. We know, Andrew.
So, there's also a small dragony friend sitting on the table who has Joseph-like features. I don't know what to describe for that. They're wearing a t-shirt
Yeah, this-
that's got an anime character on it.
Yeah. It's a very Joseph-like pseudo dragon.
He's wearing a JoJo's t-shirt.
So,
Ma-
so quite the lanky pseudo dragon, again with like a JoJo cap on or something.
Oh yeah, it's like one of the long cats.
Yeah.
And I think that's everyone. Except for yourself, Christian. Which I guess everyone can make a perception check to see if they notice this person walking in.
I mean,
Wi-
sure.
Next to a Morgan, which you will have seen in the town of Waterdeep.
Apparently not.
I mean, so far it makes sense. The person that's right next to them would have noticed.
Andrew's gonna choose to help Joseph.
Oh, that's nice of Andrew.
Joseph notices. Or maybe he doesn't.
Wait, I'm gonna walk over to the new person who's just walked in.
Sure.
Joseph will guide Andrew out of his comfort zone to talk to new people.
Hiss.
Andrew's
Is that the cat?
very
No, it was Andrew.
He's incredibly reluctant to move, but he is dragged forward.
I mean, yeah.
Although, is there?
Joseph
Ah.
would. Joseph, the pseudo dragon, would point at the Morgan and be
I
like,
can't move
"Oh."
my icon.
Ah.
You also did. What was your perception check?
Thank you.
Is that one movable?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
The only reason I'm moving in is because the Joseph
Everybody's moving.
the Joseph
Yeah.
dragon dragged the Andrew, and the cat is following them too.
But yeah, I will get there first and be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
hello, new friend.
Hello, friend. You are completely ruining my attempt at observing you guys first before I approach you.
Oh, I come here
Not
to
very
see if I came over to see if you could need any help with anything you're doing, if I could possibly make your day easier in any way.
I think I'm here to make your day easier.
Oh, that's interesting, because my life goal is to make everyone's day easier a little bit at a time to eventually atone for things. He just
What?
doesn't understand, just says things out loud.
What for? What do you have to atone for?
Oh, I was part of like the Baby Eaters faction of like the Dark Lord's army.
This would be when Andrew and Joseph come up and are like, "Well, we talked about not mentioning that."
For comedic effect, once he says baby eaters faction, Lowell, who's just been calmly playing guitar, just suddenly stops when he says baby eaters faction.
Oh, sorry,
and
I need to remember. We were just named that for effect. No one.
As just the voice in their head, including Christian's character of Well, didn't take that long for that cat to get out of that bag, put intended.
I told you all within 15 minutes of meeting you. I've just accelerated it very slightly. He's just
Good
like,
to know.
yeah,
Do I know
like
anything about the Baby Eaters faction?
Give me a history. Fucking nat
Oh, so
20.
that's a no then, probably.
Consumer of babies.
You imagine from the name that they're people who eat babies?
But he just said that they don't eat babies, so this is very confusing.
Yeah, that like.
Why did you call yourself that when you don't eat babies?
I mean, it wasn't that I never wasn't involved in the naming system. Like, we were named by the Dark Lord back when he set up the faction. He set up everyone, like the Grave Robbers and the Baby Eaters and the Disembowelers. You know, like normal names.
Oh, when he
Do I know
mentions
who
the
Dark Lord is?
yeah, when he mentions the Dark Lord, you'd instantly have heard of that because everyone's heard rumors of the Dark Lord. There wasn't as much happened on like the Sword Coast and stuff, but far to the east, he went on a massive raid of the whole place, and so millions of people died.
Andrew thinks to himself, that sounds unlikely. All the evil people live on the Sword Coast.
I know he's heading towards it. That's why Graham's here.
Yeah, my last massacre that I had the "Are we the baddies" moment at was only like sort of like 40 to 50 miles away.
Yeah, you're part of like the reconnaissance crew.
Yeah, yeah, Baby
you
Eaters. We were
are a
basically like a
deserter of that army.
scout army.
So you deserted that army.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, I realized it probably wasn't the best thing to be hanging out with Carl, who actually ate babies.
Does sound reasonable.
Did you believe that you could like change him? Like,
Yeah, I
Carl,
thought
come
my
on,
friendship
man.
would like help him out and like make him no longer eat babies. I'm like, we were following like the Dark Lord, and he's never wrong about things.
Come on, man. Stop.
I mean, I still believe he's like probably the one true like Lord of the world, but like, you know, I just can't stand beside him at the moment because like I need to work on myself.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, just because I don't agree with him anymore doesn't mean I don't think he's probably like the one true supreme being.
It kind of does.
Oh no, I just think I'm a problem.
This is some real like NPC
You have real low
grunt
self-esteem
backstory
issues,
of like
buddy, you know that.
even though I'm no longer working for him, I still believe in him. You know, I'd fight to the death for it. Like, for example, if a 20th level adventurer came into the building I was in, me and my fellow grunts would all die, and
Yeah,
we
we
would
throw
not...
ourselves in front of the adventurer to allow him to escape.
Yeah,
Every
yeah,
time.
yeah. It's like some real video game logic.
Like my brothers and my father and my grandfather all still fight in his army, all still believe in him.
God, I'm gonna have to stat up this Dark Lord at some point.
I mean, yeah, that can be the what I think it's the rogue card that makes an NPC hate you.
True.
I mean, when I was a kid, all I wanted to be was like some sort of like farmer or something like that. And then Mom's like, "No, you gotta go join the Dark Lord's army. It's the only stable way to make a living. Follow your brother's example."
In this economy,
Like,
can't blame them.
Graham, your character hears in his head. Is this Dark Lord army still going?
Yeah.
Stronger than ever.
Could you, if you really want to atone, could you not use like these cards that are like my world-bendingly powerful to become incredibly powerful yourself and just usurp them?
I don't think that would do what I'm trying to do.
What are you trying to do again? Sorry?
Reverse all of the time so that none of the things I did wrong would happen.
Yeah, your
Oh,
current
yeah, we
plan
had
was
that
erasing
big,
reality.
Like, existential debate, like, didn't we? I remember now.
I think like altering the geography of the area that you exist in so that the resources there don't incline people to
Okay,
the
again,
same
I'm gonna
economics
point
as
out
maybe the-
if we get into this again, we're probably gonna just not take part in the plot. We're gonna spend it like doing the existential thing again.
Yeah, I'm just like standing there being like thinking over what's being said to me in my head by something. I don't know what.
Anyway, we've been given a job or something, or we've been called over. What's that about, guys?
Yeah, we're going to find cards.
Hmm.
That apparently can reshape reality.
The Magan like
Allegedly.
puts its hand up, was like, yeah, I was sent to like guide yous.
Nice.
Silgar's
Do
best
your
man
job and
gives
guide.
finger
I love
guns.
you. You're my favorite, Gavin.
Wait, you're Silgar's best man? Who's he getting married to?
Probably himself.
Oh.
Like, I don't think he's getting married, but like if he was, maybe himself. Oh yeah, no, I shouldn't be talking bad. Does that count as talking bad about him? I'm very new to sentience.
To be fair, that's what I was thinking. So, if it's true, I guess it's not bad.
I'll have to ask him, because then if it's true, I wasn't talking bad about him. Anyway, there's a ship outside waiting for you. To take us to the first place.
Nice.
Uh,
Thanks, Gavin.
Oh,
You're so dependable.
you're all like, we're fucking landlocked. Why would there be a ship outside?
Why not?
Spaceship? Question
You
mark.
you fuck off. Only you know that. The rest of them don't.
Yeah, but
That's
ships
why
fly
Andrew
regularly,
is
right?
not. That's why Andrew's pretty calm. Actually, yeah, Joseph would say ship.
I don't do water.
Aren't we in the middle of the continent?
Probably one of them
And
sky ones.
Like a blimp.
Yeah. I
Nah.
like the idea you don't know what an airship is, but you do know what a blimp
Blimp,
is.
yes. I've heard of the Hindenburg, of
Yeah.
course. Who hasn't?
Oh, we've all heard of the Hindenburg.
Our characters
what?
haven't.
Oh.
How do I?
So I guess we head outside.
I wonder what the ship's named.
Oh, the best part is you get to name it.
The good ship.
I don't think I can
150
repeat the name of the
now.
last ship I was in polite company anymore.
The SS Immediate Death.
So you
I
are
think we're looking for.
Sounds intimidating, kind of.
But
It
also confusing. Is it?
It doesn't
the-
sound. It
is
doesn't sound that
ours or
intimidating.
somebody else's?
Yeah, you're taken outside and you see what does look just like a normal ship, but like floating 5 feet off the floor. It's floating 5 feet off the air.
All of
which
it?
air?
Yeah.
If so, that's impressive. If it's
Floating on
flying
mid-air.
5 feet off of all of the air. Surprised we can even see it from here.
And you can see on like the rigging there is like a small figure in like a pose that they think looks like really heroic.
But what does it actually look like?
It looks like a kobold staring out into space.
Andrew is immediately enamored.
It's not even a statue, it's just an actual kobold trying to stand very, very still.
Yeah, it's the captain of the ship trying to
Look cool.
yeah. And Graham, you can name this ship because this kobold has been hired by Silgar from the smoothie fleet.
Oh, sorry. I name it something that Smoothie would name
Yeah,
it.
this is one of the working prototypes that Smoothie has finished.
What's the exact look on it? Because I know that Smoothie was designed to look a bit weird.
This is just like a basic. This is just like a wooden ship that has been refitted.
Okay. Give me a second. Can you roll me a D100?
Sure, I can do that. Oh, initiative. That's not why I meant to click.
Okay, this is prototype number 58.
Prototype number 58.
Because it's just a normal wooden looking one, it's like one he doesn't care about, which is why you've been able to borrow it.
Fair.
Like all of the ones he would have named would be weird. Like his main flagship that looks just like a sheep.
Yeah. Basically, these ships are like the ones that you've finished the flight systems and stuff, and you've just strapped them to a ship, and you're sort of hiring them out as like, all right, yeah, use them, but you get all of the test data back. To
Yeah,
make it better.
he would have just given this a number rather than actually like naming it.
So yeah, how do you all react to the floating boating?
With shock or an amazement, because
I've
it's a
seen
flying
that order.
boat.
Oh, it's like the Dark Lord Sky Chariot.
Holy shit!
I love how everyone else, even though Andrew's the only one who knew it was coming, Andrew is the most surprised.
I can safely say I have never seen anything like this before. Like, I've heard of it, but, like, I've never seen something like this before.
I've only seen one thing like it, and it wasn't this big.
How pretty is it?
So much bigger in person.
Not super pretty. It's just like standard
Functional.
wooden boat. Yeah.
It looks like a giant
it'll
floating
do.
poo.
You will see it in a second when I switch to the next map, but for now I'm keeping that a surprise because it's funny.
Then Andrew is far too distracted looking at the kobold.
I mean, yeah,
admiring it. Great.
Andrew would not have realized that Silgar had hired one of Smoothie's people, meaning that Andrew currently has a link to one of the good party members. So they would be
Oh.
excited.
Yes. I should have. Oh, I should have tried harder to get closer to Aurora. Could have gotten a dragon heaven. I would have definitely been safe there.
True.
And then I could have put in like I could have just asked if Anthony could have gotten me a way home.
So anywho, everyone roll me a Constitution save.
Oh no. Can I choose to opt out?
If you choose to your character not come along.
9.
Are we
Right.
doing motion sickness?
Well, I'm dead.
Yeah.
I'm proficient in con.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Oh.
+0.
Yeah. Obviously, Zamrock would be like king at this. You've rode on ships and stuff all the time. Joseph, Andrew feels okay. Like, he feels very sick but doesn't vomit.
He's gonna stay at the front of the ship.
Whereas everyone else, except for Zamrock, has a nice vomit over the side. You're in the clouds right
Hairball.
now, so you don't know if you've hit anyone.
Combined with hairball.
Hairball,
damn it.
vomit, hairball, vomit.
Andrew will occasionally attempt to go over to the kobold, but then feel really sick and have to go back to the front of the ship.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you all? Have you never been at sea before?
We're not in water.
Look,
Yeah, but it's the
Look-
same principle, right?
no.
No.
Looks up at you. No, I'm the one that feels attacked.
No, this is weird. Like, I've been to sea before. This is Sky Sea.
If you just think about it as if it was normal sea, then you won't be sick.
I'm trying.
I'll try that.
It's
Seems like a good
it's,
idea. I'll try that.
it's a weird mix between an aeroplane and a boat. In terms of, like, what the experience is like.
A boat or plane.
Is there anything anyone specifically would like to do while traveling?
How long is the trip gonna be?
Let's say an hour.
Okay,
Andrew spends all
be
of his
sick.
time trying not to be sick.
I want to talk to the Magan if he's there.
To who? Oh,
The
to
blue guy.
Gavin.
Gavin.
Yeah.
Gavin the
Gavin.
Magan.
Gavin the Magan.
My most
Do we
trusted
know which
advisor.
card we're looking for right now?
Uh,
Like, or is it just a card?
We should be looking for he like pulls out like a really like hastily thrown together like it's a bunch of scraps of paper that have been like tied together, and he like flips
Like a
through.
dossier.
Yeah. I think it's Andrew, did you say this one's like the Throner? Probably?
Nods and then turns back to looking forward.
Nods, nearly as sick, turns forward.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Pseudo Dragon Joseph gives you a little thumbs up.
he's fine.
He's chilling.
Yeah, so we got someone to look for magic and found this floating castle that kind of seemed to appear out of nowhere. And it's very chaotic magic around it. It matches all of the things that we think should match this.
Okay. Do we know anything about what's there?
Oh God, no.
Okay.
A castle, I
That's more
assume.
fun.
So are we
And
like just turning up and just wrecking whoever or whatever lives there?
I mean, don't have to. We can sneakily take the thing.
Oh, real quick, did we have a long rest between sessions or not?
Yes.
Does it matter?
I mean, technically it does, because that means that
Yeah, I used up a spell slot.
you have
Okay.
you now have 100 gold between you, because one day has passed.
Okay, so how many of there is there again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us.
Why do we have 100 gold between us?
I had
because one
20.
day has gone?
Oh yeah, that's what we're getting paid. 100 gold between us per day. So, like the more evil, if we picked evil people, they'd just be like offing like different members of the party to like increase your share.
So should we like split
But
the gold
also,
now,
why
or...
would we be fast about it if we were getting a daily rate?
Well, I believe it's because we're technically on retainer. We've just been given a bag that gives us gold every day, so we don't really have to worry about it.
Christian, to your character, that's what I said.
I mean, I don't even know why we're doing the job, to be honest. Like, if we
Sounds
were
like we're already
really,
being paid.
Because we get more money for completing the job.
Yeah,
he,
plus some
he
I
did
just-
Dragon will
he
pay.
did offer
Like-
you 1,000,000 gold each.
Yeah,
Also-
if we complete the entire deck, we get like basically we get a wish fulfilled of ours, and
Also,
also
I will
millions of
point.
gold.
Also, I will point out. I'm assuming there's some kind of spell on it, like contractually, where if he finds out that we're not doing the job, he can just like undo like the enchantment or whatever, and then it will be stuck with nothing.
that would make
Probably.
sense.
Probably.
So like, I don't want to risk that and like steal from a guy. Anyway, because that's kind of scummy.
Mm-hmm.
So like, how long
Pause
does it
at the
Sorry.
pause at the bag, and it's just like, and then you guys just hear in your head, it's probably actually more like a portal. He just keeps on yeeting the money through it.
Each day just throws it through.
What
So
keeps, what
should
keeps
we
talking in
split
our
the
It's
heads?
like a cat. It's like an automatic cat feeder that just opens once in a while.
Hey,
Oh.
guys, can I get my 20 gold share from that, please?
Also, to be fair, everything Joseph says is also psychic.
Whoever's got the bag, I mean, like, who's got the bag
Just
right now?
write down that you have 20 gold.
Yeah, I do that. I just wanted to make sure that I did.
No, Joseph. Joseph speaks normally.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so what keeps speaking in our head? It's been
So
really
I'm a
weird.
different kind of. I'm a special kind of pseudo dragon.
Yeah.
Pog.
You know
Cat.
what?
Poggy.
You know what? We've been hanging around for. I've been hanging on you guys for long enough. It's down here.
I like look down.
Meow.
Before that, does anyone
Bye.
else actually answer Zamrock? Of like, so obviously, James, you're about to answer, but it's like, out loud he asks, who's talking in our head? Does anyone even say anything to that?
I don't know.
I
I
assumed
just,
it was the
I-
little ones.
I
Because
just
their
thought we
mouths
were
weren't
going-
moving.
I just assumed we were going crazy.
Then
The
then you can
Cat looks at you.
choose to.
You- At the Andrew Joseph, the cat looks at you, tilts its head very slowly, and goes, "But what if you are?"
But what if I am?
No, you're not.
Oh, thank God.
To be fair, Andrew is still at the front of the ship trying not to be sick and has sent the familiar over to take notes.
The bard you've been hallucinating this entire time vanishes.
I was looking forward to putting this map on.
That's a ton of Magans.
Magan problems require Magan solutions.
I don't know what this is. What are you? Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in.
Is
So-
it my dream? Did I achieve it?
I don't know, what is
Another
your
Death
dream?
Knight?
Oh.
Oh, I know. I above game know what that is.
Ooh,
In game, not to.
do you?
Like I know what it usually
Okay.
is, but Sod knows what you've used the icon for.
I mean, it's a specific icon, so let's see if you're right.
Yeah. I mean, what you are you just asking us? Or you're going to see later?
You keep it in mind. It definitely will come up. Also, I guess you can see the ship now. Hilariously, because I've just decided this, because of all the chaos that's going on, you do manage to like slowly coast in. You realise that the other ships that are there are also owned by Smoothie's fleet.
I mean, that makes sense. None of the other ships. Who else would build a flying ship?
I mean, other people are building them, but renting them off Smoothie is so much cheaper.
Yeah.
Also, the cat like jumps off the ship and it's just like land finally.
Actually, yeah.
When you jump off, it feels solid, but something still doesn't feel right.
Oh no!
Because you still know that this is a floating island.
Not really land.
Land,
And
but
roll.
not.
Andrew's kind of scared to cross the plank. It's just a fault of his death.
Yeah. Gets Joseph to like fly as hard as he can while he
It's
walks
like-
across.
Where Andrew wearing like a Joseph backpack
Yeah.
to keep him stable will like try and cross this plank very nervously.
Well, good luck, everyone. You are greeted by two Muggins. Ah, welcome. They both say.
Synchronously?
Yes.
Andrew's terrified because he can see through the gaps in the plank, so he goes over here.
Good. I'm glad that you noticed
there.
that, because I noticed that as well.
And he's like, "Hello,
Andrew has not learned fly yet.
Joseph. Joseph, go talk to them. Go tell me what they say. Good boy."
I'll
We
stay here
talked
on.
at all about how our approach is going to be. I mean, we didn't know what to expect at all, did we?
No, you did not. You knew castle of some sort, and that's it. This is definitely not what you were expecting. There's a lot of chaos going on, like over here.
Over where?
Basically, where all of the tokens are.
Ah, right up there.
Yeah, there seems to be some sort of fight going on.
Oh God, that looks scary. Andrew doesn't want to. Andrew doesn't want it.
Which is how you managed to like basically glide in so easily. There's a lot happening. The people in this ship have noticed you.
Andrew's gonna
That
choose
ship.
Yeah.
break line of sight with the scary ghost monster over there.
Fucking,
Hide behind it.
I love the idea that Andrew looks and it looks through all of the people back at him. Because
What
it
are
kind
these
of
immediately,
would.
And he
And
is
the Mag- I
immediately
assume-
like, ugh! Hides
I
behind
assume the
the
Magan look all the same, right?
Yes, they all look identical.
What about the other ones that have the identical? Thingy?
They are that is me being lazy. They are all different people, but wearing the same kind of like armor uniform.
Okay. Does anything identify them, like a flag or?
Roll me a history or religion.
Doesn't matter. 18.
You think you recognize their logo. You think for a bit, and you remember that there are like holy knights that go under some sort of solar something banner. You can't remember what they do, but they like travel around helping people or sorting things or something like that. You have heard they're generally good. That's what you can get.
Okay.
So what is it? What is everyone doing?
Yeah,
I was trying to
already
talk to the market.
thinking.
But
Okay, yeah, you can go.
I assume, been informed to stay quiet because I keep talking about war crimes any time I talk to anybody.
About
I'm like just like
not specifically stay quiet, but stay quiet about the war crimes. Yes.
Andrew is cowering.
I
How did
will
you know?
stand in front of Andrew to give him like a break on line of sight because I feel sorry for him.
Scary ghost thing, and I don't know what it is.
It's fine. Stay behind me, sir. Small one.
yeah.
They
I would
will
just
stab
go
me to get to you.
I would just go down to the plank and go down the plank and go like, "Greetings. I see you are in some sort of conflict."
Yes, there seems to be something going on.
Why? What is it about? Who are you? What is this place?
We are
So what is it?
unsure.
You are unsure who you are?
Oh, they stop for a second, aren't actually sure how to respond to that. No, yeah, maybe.
Oh, did you give away your names? That's always a bit of an issue.
No, we were created.
As were we all?
They look at each other. I was created a week ago, and the other one speaks after and says, I was created... No, not yesterday, the day before yesterday.
At least you weren't born yesterday.
And you are unsure why these people are attacking you?
Well, all of the ships just kind of turned up, and at the same time, that big scary thing started appearing and killing people.
Big scary thing?
Points over at that. Yeah.
Also,
The thing
they don't-
Andrew is terrified of.
So do they belong together or not? Are we three parties? Are there three involved parties here?
All I know is those people who are walking over towards us now, as you'd see, like one of the people on the ship would be like approaching to hail you. I don't think they like the bad thing, but I don't know why they came here in the first place, unless they knew the bad thing was here, but it shouldn't have been here, because Master owns here.
And who's your master?
They stop for a second, as if trying to remember something that they've been taught. The great and powerful Zizan. Is that correct? They look at each other saying that same thing. No, that's not correct. We were giving...
They have a tag somewhere saying made by
Yeah.
or made in.
They chastise each other as they both realize, like, no, he should have had more titles. Darn our failing memories. Yes, our master is great. He brought us all to life. He is the owner of this grand abode.
It is truly grand.
It is.
Are the other guys approaching from the ship?
Yeah, one of the people would approach and say hail.
Greetings.
Friend or foe?
Neither at the time. I do not know who you are. I don't know who these people are. I don't know who that big creature in the back is. Hence, neither at the moment.
Oh, are you travelers?
We are.
Ah, well, I would recommend you should probably go and I see your friends over there. Not a fan of the more shaky terrain we stand upon. You should probably head off because there is a person here who has used a dark artifact and has created this place, and basically they're using like real evil magics and things, and we're gonna stop them, or maybe like try and persuade them to stop. But there's also like one of the Grim Harrows appeared and really seems intent on killing everyone. Oh, sorry. Also, we are the Knights of the Solar Bastion. Pleasure to meet you.
Joseph would chime in with, "Oh, you're adventurers.
Yes.
Or like a night order."
Yes, you could say that. We go around trying to avert the destruction of a certain dangerous artifact.
What
You want
kind
to
of
avert the
dangerous
destruction of a
artifact?
dangerous artifact?
The destruction it can cause, I should say.
What is this artifact we're talking about?
He thinks best not speak of it as such. I wouldn't want to bring you bad fortune.
Well, what does it do? Because we kind of want to know. Because danger can define differently depending on the person.
Oh, it can do many things. That's the
I was
problem.
gonna say, what
Still
doesn't
not
it
helping.
do? What doesn't it do?
Give an example. Give like one example.
Do we know anything about the Knights of the Solar Bastion now that we know the name?
Yeah, you don't know a lot, but you would know that this of like the rumors you've heard, they are just like seemingly go around helping people.
But not like founded to avert one specific thing.
Not that they're overtly speaking
Okay.
of. Like you, if you had more information, you could know that, but as yous are, you didn't.
Give an eye.
Didn't now, like.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Or-
definitely didn't now because I've been wandering off.
Even
Because you're a fucking cat, like. No. I don't actually say that.
Well, we have at least one friend who is aiming to spread good around the world. So, I guess we are somewhat generally aligned. However, we
So
do
am
have
I,
a
but
task here,
I
so we
expect
can't leave.
Oh, you
leave.
have a task here specifically? I thought you were just passing by.
We never said that.
Jo- Joseph will say, "Oh yeah, we're here to like help out with finding some cards or something."
You see like a grim look on their face. Finding what?
That's also just a voice that appeared in their head, right?
No, Joseph
Joseph
does speak common.
Yes, the pseudo dragon can for some reason speak. Although, do
Oh,
I
okay.
still have limited telepathy, so I can shoot images at people's brains?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh gosh, that sounds.
Well,
Uh,
I can commune simple ideas, emotions, or images.
They look very shocked, and then they like sort of try to regain their composure, and are very straight with you and say, "I would just recommend you leave now. You look like a nice bunch, but you should not involve yourself with things such as this."
We would love to, but we kind of have signed a contract.
Yeah,
We
we've
take
sort of
this
been paid
quite
to do it.
seriously.
And it's professional courtesy that we must. Andrew is immediately having a panic attack over this.
They once again reaffirm their stance of, I highly recommend you give this up and leave, but I will not stand in your way, but know that if you do come into possession of cards from silence the deck, and attempt to use them, you will misalign yourself with us. And they will return to their ship and basically you see them going and talking to the others.
Thankfully, I didn't hear that bit.
Surprise the
take-
people are so against cards here. Hey,
I take it then that like the Magians don't like try to stop me going past,
No?
since yeah, is this like the cat has like kind of take like as landing and saw all the commotion, the cat is like going, I'm gonna try and get like a better vantage point on that.
Mhm.
So his idea is like to use the fact I have a climb speed to like get up to like on here or something if I can. Like if this gate's shut, if this gate's open, sorry, he'd probably like go into the courtyard, or if there's like a path that's climbable up here, he'd probably do that.
The gate is currently closed, and you could climb up the walls.
Mm.
The like here isn't a high enough path that you could easily traverse it without climbing.
Right. Roll20 just crashed, so I'm gonna reboot
Nice.
it and then move myself, providing it doesn't crash again.
Andrew's gonna ask this Morgan if he knows anything about the location of any cards.
And it's gonna start just doing the cat thing of walking along a wall.
Sure.
So is this wall like elevated above where all the fighting is happening?
Yes, but like not as highly.
Okay. Cat will be there, but will show no open hostility, and we'll just see the fighting. To answer what you were saying before, is this like a Grim Champion?
It might be.
It's like a CR 20 odd undead.
Could be. I mean, I will warn you that you are literally putting yourself in crossfire right now.
Oh, because the cat wouldn't be going into
Yeah.
the crossfire. He'd be like
Yeah,
in line of sight of where the fighting is happening.
yeah. If you
just
stay like
looking.
there or further back, you are okay. If you go any further
'cause
forward, you are at risk of being just hit in the crossfire.
Yeah, I was literally preparing the line of sees the fighting happening, seeing this thing. I'm assuming it's just murdering the shit out of everything that comes near it.
Yeah,
And
basically,
the cat would probably just be like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna stay away from that entirely."
like I'm being too
Does
lazy to move the things, but what you can basically see is like waves of the Magans going at this thing, while
Oh, that cat's so dumb.
while the knights are like keeping a distance and trying to fight from a distance, and the Grim Harrow is just fucking annihilating waves and waves of these Magans.
Yeah, again, the cat sees that and is just like, "I'm gonna stay away from that entirely." The Arcana was to see if I could figure out what it was. Obviously, that's a 4.
It is a
So
thing.
just sees an undead murdering everything. It's just like, nah,
Undead Danger
Andrew,
Boy.
Andrew
nah.
already knows the most
I'm gonna
important
do
information.
cat
about that
things
creature,
and do an
that
explore.
It's scary, and he doesn't want to be near it.
And Cat's gonna do cat things and do an explore.
Okay, what are the rest of the party doing?
Asking where card B to Morgan.
Because Grim said BRB, don't know if B. What, Owen, what is your character doing?
He does.
Owen?
Wait, can you hear me?
Uh,
Well, it
Yeah.
can
I
now.
can now.
I just tried talking. I just said I'd just be really like following you guys.
Sure.
Really, I've got no thing to do.
Oh, Graham has moved.
I'm like, where's Andrew's thing? Because I should be over there. Sorry, I just never moved. Because my entire thing was just been like, you seem squishy. Just stay behind me, okay?
Very accurate.
As I previously
Yes,
stated.
The Magan that's next to Andrew would be asking your purpose here, and asking if you have come to aid their master.
Oh, I've come to deal with some problems of the past.
He stares at you blankly, unsure what that means.
I stare back at him blankly, unsure what that means.
Andrew stands there awkwardly, unsure of how to continue the conversation.
You seem like you know what you're talking about. Can you understand what he's saying?
Sorry. Can we're here? Do you know where the cards are? Yes, we're here to help. Something. One moment.
You know where the cards are. Yes, we're here to help. Something. Perfect. Very accurate. The Magan is like, if you're here to help, we can take you through to our master.
Thank you. Andrew gets a bit
Perfect.
spooked by being anywhere near the edge of the.
The funny thing is, I would love being up there, but I fucking hate it.
Like, he's very taken in by the view, but if he's within, like, 20 feet of the edge, he is terrified.
Would you want to fall?
He doesn't have feather falling. Or fly. Which he obviously would want to take, I assume. I assume he would.
I mean, yeah, whatever stops me being in danger.
I don't have any level defensive spells. And I don't think I ever will take any.
Joseph makes a recommendation upon coming over to you, Andrew, and being like, I've noticed your cat friend, pet, I don't know, the thing that's following us, the fur bag. They've wandered off. I think I saw them heading towards the danger. Should we maybe stop them?
Yes. Joseph, I'm sending you on a very important not suicide mission.
Ah, great.
Off you go.
Ew.
At least you can fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you'll see- you'll
this
see
this
the
is what
cat,
Andrew
like-
would do. Andrew could just summon Joseph back again.
Yeah. The cat will be like walking back along this wall, probably looking for a window to jump into.
There
Flies
doesn't seem to be any open windows.
Flies
Yeah,
over
so
here.
we'll be walking back along that way.
And it's just like, hey, cat.
Hey, cat.
Looks up at you nowhere.
Do you want to come back to the friends?
Why? What's happening?
Oh, so you are where the psychic stuff's coming from. Fair enough. It
No,
just
no, I'm not. Hold up.
We're just
Come
sort
on,
of
roll high. Yeah.
then so confused.
Good.
So
good,
confused.
Good.
Who am I talking to then? It's not the cat. Meow.
The cat made that noise.
So the cat has been informed. Let's just... Excellent. Joseph, would a 25 hit the pseudo dragon?
Yes. Yes, it would.
Oh shit.
Just like, oh, fuck. Completely
hell.
obliterated. Just one hit.
Dash action away.
Dead.
And one of the spears of light from the Solar Boys accidentally strays and goes through the pseudo dragon.
Ah!
And at that point, the cat spooks and does dash action away. Yeah, we'll be keeping a high vantage point, like on the walls, but we'll be watching out for the party. So not splitting from the party, but just like high vantage point away. What's the range on my telepathy?
I don't know.
I know I was asking myself to go
Well,
and look at it.
The tank of
Oh,
Andrew's.
not that long. It's only 30 foot.
I've also realized that Joseph had more health than Andrew.
Nice.
He has almost double Andrew's HP pool.
You are taken to the front gate, which is then unlocked, and are welcome to come inside. Which I imagine you do. It's quite nice.
Yeah.
Make me a
Andrew's
perception
dead
check.
now, doesn't have a Joseph around.
Is this for me to make as well, since I'm like looking out onto the courtyard?
Yeah. Now that you're looking on the courtyard, you can make one as well.
Oh,
It's
Andrew did
just
quite well.
everybody making the perception.
Hmm?
Is it everybody making the
Yeah.
perception?
I mean, everyone does relatively well.
Let's see.
as- Oh, sorry, I missed you, but you did great anyways. So yeah, everyone like notices little details as they're coming in. Like you do see like brown stains every now and then, like dried from the looks of it, and you do see like on some of the walls and like there's some like burnt shrubbery and there's burn marks and things like that, but they look like not recent. So would you like me to take you straight there, or would you like refreshments? Like
Yeah.
you can hear explosions happening over in the distance, and he's just like, I think we have some tea cakes that have been recently made.
Andrew straight there. Very uninterested in the food. Much more interested in getting out of here as fast as possible.
And the rest of you?
Straight there sounds better, I think.
I want
We don't want to inconvenience you more than needs to be.
Fair enough. They would guide you over to this door.
I want to live.
We all want to live. Does the cat follow?
Yeah, they're going inside. So we'll like climb down like these steps
That's where
and
the
walk
people
across.
eat the food.
Yeah,
Also,
exactly. It's like, ooh, food.
Also, if I see the cat, I'll be like, "Oh, I'm glad Joseph succeeded on his mission."
Where is Joseph? Even though obviously you know that they were dead.
Just the Andrew he has. He died.
I know.
Me died.
That's like I said, just the Andrew he has. That
But Andrew
telepathy.
does, for some reason that you have no context for, just go, "I know."
So yeah,
Good for you.
It wasn't my fault if it's any consolation.
you see the Magan pull out like a really big ring of keys, and they're like, no. And you see one that looks like it has like, oh fucking hell, you're gonna ask us questions about this. It looks like it has a holy symbol on it.
What holy symbol?
Is this a religion check?
Yeah, give me a religion check. Quickly Googles. Oh no, I don't need it. I remembered her name.
Not great. I don't know why I always ask those questions if I'm not good at them.
I mean, you can always ask the question, then the DM says roll for it. I'm not that
I
good
know,
at
but
it.
it's
I'm
always
not that
bad
good at it
rolls.
either, but I still asked.
Why not? Might as
Wow.
well try.
Nice.
I just realized I don't think I asked any of your names.
Nice to meet you,
Person.
other being.
Let's look at those rolls. 13 is good enough. The 19 is good enough.
A 12?
12 is good enough, but like not as good. Basically, the 19, the cat like knows. Joseph, Andrew thinks they know, and you just recognize that it is a holy symbol.
I enjoy how you refer to
Joseph, Andrew.
me and my character
Yeah.
as like some hive mind.
Yeah, we are.
We are Andrew, for we are many.
So, Cat, you know for a fact that it is the symbol of Shantae. Who is
Shantae.
the god or well the Earth Mother. One of the not strongest but most revered gods, because
And
they
one
help
of
with
the
Earth
oldest.
Mother.
agriculture,
Oh wait,
agriculture
is that
and
yeah
such.
the goddess of farming?
Yes.
She's got like the highest divine rank. Her divine rank is technically higher than Mistra's. But
And
she
yet-
would.
But she can't do
and
shit.
yet-
I mean, she's the goddess of farming. In terms of farming, no one can equal her.
Yeah, in
But,
terms of
like,
farming,
in a fight,
peak.
in a fight, like yeah, she could summon lots of farming equipment and stuff.
She summons a tractor. I was like, what the fuck is that?
But it's not really comparable to Mistra's I conjure 5,000 meteorites, you
Yeah.
know?
I summoned tractor.
and yet, despite the high divine rank, the cat like portrays that with a 19, with broadcasting Shantae, the official god of country yokels.
I mean, her divine rank is one lower than over god. Put that into perspective.
Where do you find these specific ranks?
It was released in like one book in third edition.
Okay, so that was out of character
Okay.
then, is
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
There,
so
there was me having my character slag off the god in character, and then you're like, but divine rank though.
They only made a couple of divine ranks for a couple of gods.
they were very weird about it.
Yeah.
You go into this room. And the Magan's like, come along. And they just ignore all of the bodies. And just
Andrew's in... hang on, I need to roll a constitution save for Andrew, see if he's sick at the sight of a corpse.
nice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Vommy.
Sees a corpse for the first time, doesn't handle it well.
Vomits all over the corpse.
Aw.
Makes
How much
way
mon-
in
how-
the building.
How much of an asshole is Shade feeling? What do I roll for
Very.
this? What do I roll for this? Probably insight. Is it an asshole move?
I don't know.
14 to like gnaw on one of the bodies.
Go for it.
Nah, I rolled high enough insight. He's just like, nah, I might get kicked out if I start doing that.
Yeah, Andrew gets hit with the smell and the everything. He doesn't like it, and he's not having a good time.
Do I have prestidigitation?
Are there just like a
yeah.
lot of corpses in the pews and stuff?
Yeah, so basically
have
what
none,
you
bitch.
see is a lot of dead people all in close to like praying position. Like obviously they might have decayed or been knocked around, but it looks like they might have been praying. And the one that's up here is like slumped over the altar.
I want to say I want to taste the air for necromancy, but I don't have that character on right now. So
Mm,
Come to me, magic tongue.
from
Like it was-
across the
Like it was
planes
Doctor
and the
Strange's
universes.
cloak. That's Graham's. So that's Christian's thing of summons magic tongue.
summon Newt.
Yeah.
Not Eye of Newt, but Tongue of Newt.
Yeah.
It,
That's
it's
good.
It's your synonymous magic item now.
How does the horrible murderer respond to all the dead bodies? Graham.
Seems like he doesn't.
Oh, he exit and rejoin.
Can you hear me
Yes. Can hear
Yes.
now.
Yes.
now? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the thing is that I don't react to, like, bodies.
You look
Non
around, you see a
post.
bunch of dead bodies. No.
Like, alright, cool, Tuesday, whatever. They're like, it's Wednesday. I'm like, okay, sure, Wednesday, whatever.
Yeah, but
No,
this is a
whatever
standard
Wednesday.
Tuesday.
Whatever Wednesday kind of sounds like a good band name. From like the early 2000s.
I mean, I could try having a look at medicine check and see if I can figure out what killed them.
Yeah, you could do that.
Nope.
But are we being led through that chapel?
Yes.
Okay.
I know nothing. I see nothing.
I see nothing.
Yeah, I could give him advantage. Oh wait, no, it's too late.
I have a +0, but I'll roll just to see.
I'll give you the help action.
Andrew doesn't want to go
Yeah, I
near
don't
this
know how
area
you know the
because-
cat's doing it. But okay.
Yeah, Andrew's like, out of this room, excellent. Fucking runs in the next room. Also, there's bodies in there.
Oh.
Have the same thought as. Have the same thought as the murderer.
Andrew wants the margin to
Wait,
go
who's the
first.
murderer?
People get
You,
up.
you who just rolled your medicine check.
Wait, why are you referring to me as the murderer?
Because that's what.
Because
you
I
got-
was involved in
doesn't
many
mean it-
battles that led to massacres doesn't mean I was a murderer. Wait. Oh no, I see why now. Sorry.
Oh god, Roll20 just crashed again.
The Magan is like, don't worry, they don't get up. The Master killed them all long ago.
That's good.
It brings Andrew a sense of relief. Silgar usually kills things pretty thoroughly.
Joseph, make me a advantage Arcana check.
Although Silgar is a necromancer.
True.
That does occur to me.
So he's like, they don't get back up yet.
Jandrew, with your 15, you stop for a second and think, wait a minute. If this is the throne, these are likely the people who originally owned this.
Yes.
And you, having thought of that, realize that the bodies in this room, well, they could have been like anemic dwarfs or halflings, hopefully. They're very small in stature.
God. Okay. Yeah, hopefully that's the case. Nothing more evil.
Leads you through the next room. Yeah, this is the Grand Library our master inherited. We have many ancient books.
Regrets that one time. Regrets calling the fish morally grey that one time.
Yeah. Out of curiosity, are there any ancient books on cure-all medicines? If that stands out.
Cure all.
Like
Maybe?
panacea.
Yeah.
Ambrosia.
Ah, yeah, that's the word. Yeah.
No, that Ambrosia's food for gods.
It is. God.
Yeah, what is in those rooms? Like, lined with books and stuff.
When you're going through like the past room, it literally just looks like a living quarters type of thing.
Mm.
like nothing special or anything. And then this looks like, well, not as well maintained, but like a relatively well maintained library. With the books are all in good condition though. And because the joke was in my head, just Andrew notices as they walk in second after the Magan that the skeleton that's there was reading a book and then pretends to be dead again. No, I'm not alive. Don't worry.
Andrew's not one to judge.
I just decided that one skeleton is alive.
Plus, there's a whole cat in between me and that skeleton.
The cat is staring at it though, and just sends like just to the skeleton the telepathic message of just, "I know."
I am more scared of the cat than the skeleton, to be fair.
I mean, if there's any light sources in this room, like a candle or a sunbeam coming through a window that's hitting the cat, you do notice that its shadow doesn't match the cat. Its shadow has like 5 tails for some reason, and they're all coiling. So you'd be right to fear him.
Andrew also doesn't like that we're moving in the direction of the scary. I know we're inside and there's like an army between us, but still. Scary.
Are there any obviously interesting books?
Not obviously interesting. You would have to actually stop and, like, search through them.
No, I just like scan over the backs with my eye if I can see anything that is interesting, but I wouldn't like stop and investigate.
No, there aren't any that are like really stand out or anything.
Okay.
And you're led this way. And you're introduced to these other identical Morgans of like, these people have come to help our master. One of them does say, "Huh, I didn't realize he'd called for reinforcements." And then another one's like, "Do not question the master's ways. We are but..." They all stop. Constructs? They all look at each other. What are we again? Anywho, through this door, if you would just, care to knock 4 times? Who's going to be the one that's going to go in first?
Not Andrew.
Yeah,
I'll knock.
I'm happy to go in first if someone needs someone to go in first.
Seems like it's Christian.
Okay.
Because he's
I'm
stepped
totally
up.
willing to sacrifice myself for you all.
No, Andrew's further back than that. Doesn't want to get too close to the skeleton.
I'll
He
stay with
wants
you.
to- He'll take a step to one side in case it's a lightning bolt.
Wait, what? Why lightning bolt?
And he's just worried. This is always how it goes in dungeons.
I'm also gonna just
And dragons.
reveal this area because you'll probably never go through, but I find it very funny.
I kind of love how Owen's character is nearly blending in with that floor R he moved.
Oh, he was killed in the bath.
Yeah.
He's one of those Fallout skeletons.
Yeah, he's got a rubber duck and everything.
Look, those skeletons over there, they were playing Twister. Oh, wait, no, that's not what they were doing. Again, never mind. I'll just put a sheet over it. There we go.
Christian, does your character do the knock 4 times?
I knock exactly 4 times, very evenly.
You hear a voice from inside. Who's there?
We are what your servants think of reinforcements.
You're not part of those. You're not a cop, right? You need to tell me if you're a cop. He was
We are
gonna
not
ask. You're not
cops.
part of
I am
that
not
Solar
a cop
Bastion.
anyway. No, we are not from the Solar Bastion. as
Also,
far as
they
I
don't
am
have
aware.
to tell you if they're a cop if you ask if they're a cop.
Is that
That's
is that
true.
true?
Yeah, they don't actually have to do that. It's a rumor made by cops to make you
Oh.
think people aren't cops.
The
Cops
door.
aren't allowed to plan crimes. That's the thing they're not allowed to do.
No, they are allowed to plan crimes. They do it all the time.
The door swings open. Upon the information from you, someone who shares such valuable information obviously must be an ally.
And not a cop.
You're very trusting, and I like that about you.
So come in, come in.
Who is this person?
Have you got a cat on my shoulders?
Oh shit, you do. Yeah, 100% you do.
Can everyone roll me a history?
Oh no!
Graham, you can roll with advantage.
Oh no!
Nice.
That won't help.
Is this the Dark Lord?
No. That would have been an auto
Cat.
pass if it was.
Cat got a 1.
Andrew got a
Ooh.
9.
Wow, that's really good for
Natural
me.
1.
Okay, so
I might know things.
yeah, both of the 17s are definitely good enough to recognize the robes that they're wearing. For different reasons you recognized them. Maybe one of you might have worked for them in the past, but that's not important. These are very red robes. They look almost like the stuff like those
Hey, I've seen those in the D&D movie.
yeah, what are those called? The red the
Red
wizards of that
maybe
Fey
Fae?
place.
Yeah, with their knives. Andrew very scared of the knives.
Oh, Andrew is very scared as that meta thought comes to mind because you see one of the knives is lying on the table like a letter opener.
Oh, he's got to have the mental fortitude to kill himself before he gets stabbed with the knife.
Hello, Mr. Wizard.
Hello, have you been sent by the others?
I believe we were sent by a fish.
He looks very confused.
Yeah, like a really powerful fish that I'm convinced is secretly an evil overlord.
He scratches his head. And he's like,
Just the wizard he has. He means the fish that is definitely an evil overlord.
I mean, there are some strange members in our bunch, so that wouldn't be. Sure, excellent. I appreciate the help. Okay. I'll be honest. I kind of need you to get me out of here. You must have got here by some sort of magical means or something, right?
We've got ship.
Excellent. Can you take me away?
Do you have a card of some sort?
Oh, the thing that caused this mess?
Yeah, we
we
will
want
trade
it.
you your safety for your safe travels for the card.
Oh, yeah, sure. He like he just throws the card at you, and is like
Nice.
happy to get it away from them.
I put the card in the binder, or in the card binder we have been promised. We have been told to use.
Yeah. So the card initially starts like pulling back towards him, but once you touch it, that stops.
I like
Okay,
stuff it in whatever binder
guess
Silgar have given us for the
Yeah.
cards.
let's go back the same way we came, and then when we get to the entrance, I'm gonna cast a big silent image on the area, and hopefully that will. I'll just make an illusion of like, I don't know, big old dragon, just taking a big old chunk, just eating a big old chunk of the port, and we can like run through its giant mouth to our ship.
Excellent. Also, as he's they're going, it's just give me one moment. He goes out through a door. You're welcome to try and look at what he's doing.
No,
Yeah.
What is he doing?
I mean, Cat
terrified.
will.
Uh,
Cat will because Eldritch Curiosity.
I mean, he
Cheeks on
basically just
corner.
runs into this building and then runs straight back out, holding like a weird glass orb with like a haze inside of it. It's like, all right,
I
yeah,
thought-
let's go.
I
I'm
thought you were
probably
about
not
to say
gonna.
he
I'm
runs in the
probably not
building
gonna
and comes
do.
out holding a gun.
Comes out with
probably
a
not
gun.
gonna
All right,
do great.
I've got my
I'm gonna-
handgun.
I'm probably not gonna do great, but I'll roll to see what that is. Ah, never mind.
It is a magical thing. You can tell by the swirliness.
Is there anything else interesting in his office?
Technically, because he rushed, he did forget the dagger
The knife.
that Joseph mentioned.
That Andrew is terrified of.
There's also
Are
like
the Magans still in there?
the Magans were not actually told to come with, so they haven't moved.
Unfortunate.
Could the cat take up the knife in its mouth like that dog from Dark Souls?
Oh yes, beautiful.
Yeah, you could do that.
It's so
Yeah.
scary though.
It fucking
Run,
is.
run.
Especially the terrifying cat having
Runs
it.
off with it. Runs off with it.
So terrified of that cat now.
What you got there? A knife? No.
What you got there? A knife that stops you from ever coming back. What?
Nothing. Oh wait, no, a smoothie.
It's a really strong knife as well. It has like it has a good plus to damage modifier. Like I think it's a couple of D10s or something to damage. It's
I
good.
can't remember. I'll look it up later.
It's a strong.
Yeah,
knife.
look it up later, and then I'll add it to the sheet. Yeah, the cat's just got that now, and when he's not using it, he can cast Mage Hand to like tuck it in a collar or something that he's got.
Christian, give me an investigation.
I didn't look. Is
You,
it? Yeah, that's not good.
yeah,
It's a 9.
you don't seem to find anything that's like specially out of place.
Slightly grumbling that the cat was fast. Too
Yeah,
fast.
you were distracted by the cat getting something that's like, okay, that looked fucking sus.
It's a le-
That
it's a
was probably worth a
legendary
lot.
magic item.
That looks sus. The cat grabs it.
It does an additional 3d12 necrotic damage.
It's
Bloody
definitely
hell.
not evil
Was it one
as
D
fuck.
1d4? What's it? 1d4 piercing.
Just
plus
don't worry about it
3d12?
right now.
Yeah, I'll look at it later.
So,
Is the Red Wizard bothered?
well,
Is he bothered?
he is
Not bothered.
like he was like getting guided back, unless you're specifically going up to the Red Wizard and pointing out, "Hey, I've got your knife."
No,
Yeah,
not
Andrew-
specifically pointing it out, but not exactly like being secretive either. Just being cat.
Being cat.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
I fall back and check while the wizard is walking away in that room with the books. If since there's no other of the Magan or anything in there, just to see if there's anything of interest in there.
Give me another investigation.
To be fair, Andrew is a lot less terrified of this wizard now that he doesn't have his super murder knife.
$13.
You would like looking over the books. You would at least see some that look more expensive.
Can I see anything that is like on the topic of the cards or cards and magical cards in general?
You think that you see one that has a similar pattern to the card that you saw for a moment before it was put in the binder, but doesn't have
If
like
nobody's looking, I grab it.
it doesn't have like any title or anything. It just has a similar pattern.
If nobody's looking, I grab it on the way out.
Uh, 2 seconds. The strength of a lion. Nice. Cat, give me opposed strength.
Oh god.
You've got to beat a
Can I
fucking
use-
8.
Can I use acrobatics to like get away from the thing trying to grab me?
Sure.
No? Okay. Yeah.
No. Drop it. Drop that.
Meow.
Tell your cat to drop my knife. It's very dangerous.
Like jumps up onto like top of a bookshelf or something.
Is no one going to sort this out? Is this your cat?
Telepathically beams.
own cat.
Telepathically beams.
Technically.
Telepathically beams into the wizard's head. I thought you wanted to get out of here.
Yes, but I didn't realize I'd left that. It's very dangerous.
Good. Time's a wasting. That thing is still mowing through all of your constructs.
Hmm.
I've seen that. I've seen that from like way off, and even from there, I can tell that's killer something. So yeah,
I could also kill
just so
you.
you know. Sorry, do you say he could almost kill me?
Yeah, he also said I could also kill you. I do not take kindly to theft.
Andrew's just gonna
Oh, good.
back away.
yeah, it's back this way. Goodbye, definitely not children.
I'll just wait in the next room. I'll wait in the one after. I'll wait in the one after.
How to respond?
Look, for now, you're going to on the ship. The knife is going on the ship. Everything else can be sorted after, right?
Fine, let us hurry. But I have my eye on you, cat. Don't push your luck.
And after the
Come
wizard
on,
turns away,
come on.
After the wizard turns
you
away,
can-
I grab the book and.
It's like what's the problem? It's like what's the cat's problem? It's like the cat's just an arsehole.
Yeah, because he's a cat.
I
I love the I don't take kindly to theft. As soon as he turns his back, I steal the book.
I never said I don't take kindly to theft.
No, he said that.
Oh yeah, okay.
And then as soon as he turned his back, you stole the book.
Yep.
Alright, conga line out.
Yeah, Andrew didn't want to wait for them in the room of corpses, so went outside.
I play a mellow guitar tune as we walk out.
Everyone looks. So I like the idea that there's a big battle going on over here, and suddenly everyone here's like, can you hear like a really mellow guitar?
I join in with a mellow viola.
Ah, nice.
What is this really calming battle music?
Had that in Final Fantasy 16 to be honest, because it's like really energetic at in some beats, and then suddenly turns calm, and you're like, that does not fit the theme of the moment at all.
Okay.
And then,
It's like in Elden Ring when you fight the Elden Beast, and the music is just a few notes played every now and then.
he gets to here and is like, is that your vessel?
Yeah, that's ours.
Cat,
yeah.
cat like dash actions and sprints past to start heading towards this and to find a barrel to hide in. Or find something to hide in the lower decks or something. Because he's like, as soon as I get on this boat, that wizard's going to be looking for us.
So he gets to this point, and the guy up here, fully enough,
Okay.
notices.
I was about to say, this is why I wanted to conjure
Okay.
the big illusion before.
Yeah, you can still do that.
Oh, okay.
It's regardless, he is going to notice. It's whether or not everyone else does.
Which would I've completely missed who notices.
The guy who's now barreling through all of the people up here.
Oh, that guy.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Throws out a big illusion of
Let's just zoom in on him.
Do these fall bridges have any easy way of closing them or detaching them?
Like if we destroy the chains, would they just drop?
Yeah, that's correct. If you destroy, I don't know why it would be built like that because it seems kind of pointless. But yeah, that is how it's built.
Is it a perception to notice whether the thing is approaching, or is it very freaking
It's-
obvious?
It's not obvious it's approaching in terms of visual. It is obvious in terms of visual after you hear the screams from ahead as it. You look
Okay.
up and it just slices a person in half.
Can we start
Okay.
blasting at the chains?
I was gonna say, can I Eldritch Blast one of the chains from like?
oh yeah, that's a great
How
plan.
close am I to the chains? I mean, I assume I'm in Eldritch Blast distance.
You are within. Yes, you are within 120 feet.
Yeah, I was gonna say Eldritch Blast has some mad range.
Sure, make some attacks.
Fire.
I'm
Eldritch Blast 21. Oh no, wait, that was yours. Sorry. 11. Shit. What's the AC of a chain?
I
Depends on
would
the size of the chain.
I would say 11 misses.
Andrew's gonna run up and then wait for the wizard to get to break line of sight with the undead thing and get like here-ish.
Yeah, sure.
And then he's gonna then he's gonna cast silent image here to make it look like the wizard gets on this boat and not that boat.
Okay.
Just conjure an image of the wizard on that boat. So hopefully it goes for that boat, not this boat. And that is a wild surge as well.
Nice. Kill everyone. Do it. Fireball the platform and everyone falls.
Are we like a ton of arcane casters and some sort of fighter?
We are a paladin and a bunch of spellcasters. I think we're a paladin, 2 warlocks, and a sorcerer.
I assume I'm just
And the
using the
bard?
regular.
a bard.
Yeah,
and a
for,
bard.
for now, just use the regular.
So we're all charisma casters.
41.
Apparently we're all
What does
charisma
41
casters.
do?
You turn into a potted plant until the start of your next turn. While
Oh,
a
no
potted
way,
plant, you
Himbos!
are incapacitated and you have vulnerability to all damage. If you drop to 0 hit points, your beaker breaks.
The
your
Joseph does just
form
turn
reverts.
into, as in like the
Andrew.
character Joseph. Sorry, the character Andrew just turned into a
Yes.
potted plant.
Yes.
Okay,
He
that's
wanted
fair.
to
Check
that
as guide
illusion and
reference.
then became a plant
Yeah, I take the potted plant under my arm.
and just took it over the edge. What?
No, don't do
completely
that.
unfazed.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
no.
not
Completely
again.
unfazed. Just grab the plant and go like, seriously, right now? Do the plant.
It's the ultimate Andrew technique.
Hey, of all of the options in the Wild Surge table, that or Fireball were the peak Andrew first rolls. So well done, Joseph. I'm sad that you didn't get 42, but you still got the correct one.
Did I manage actually to break one of the links? One of the chains.
Click the damage.
It's 9. Force.
Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah, you would have broke one of them with that.
No,
Well,
Andrew.
And as soon as I can again, I would shoot again.
Which side are you shooting at, by the way?
Closest first.
Okay, so you're like trying to
So
take
that one.
down this bridge first.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, Andrew, the truly most Andrew play would have been confusions himself and then runs off the edge.
True. And then turns into a potted plant.
then turns into a pot plant.
Then becomes plant.
So yeah, make another attack on El Chain.
Since
Actually, yeah.
since they're getting another attack, well, 15 probably hits. Is that right if I roll as well?
Yeah.
in
Still fight.
theory,
So we're both firing.
In theory.
in
I'm
theory,
rolling garbage.
Andrew may as well try and roll on the wild magic surge table if he does end up falling, because there's a chance he gets levitate and survive.
Just like trying his best to activate surges. One of these has to save me.
Fireball self. Damn it.
The 15 is enough to hit. The 10 is not.
Mm-hmm.
That's 5 fours again.
5 is not enough to destroy the chain, but you think it's like not gonna hold any weight, so it's basically destroyed.
Okay. Once we're on the ship,
Andrew,
Can I-
stop being a potted plant.
No, stay a potted plant for a bit.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
while
Yeah,
I think
suppose-
the guy might not be looking because he's blocked by a lot of those bastion guys, can I put a silent image over the bridge that the chains look fine and the bridge looks fine and stuff?
Okay, sure. It's just funny because of what I know is gonna happen next. So yeah, everyone gets
Just jump over, but yeah.
on the ship fine.
There's an illusion of the wizard on that ship, and this bridge looks okay.
So they're trying to figure out what the hell is going on, while the rest of them run off to aid their allies. 2 of them get onto this bridge,
And fall.
and then the third one gets there and sees their 2 friends fall to their certain
Death.
doom.
But they have also watched us shoot that bridge.
Oh no, they were distracted because of the illusion spells.
Wizard suddenly appearing.
Fair enough. And where was the wizard? Sorry, I completely missed that the wizard
Yeah.
appeared somewhere.
That was
Oh,
what
okay.
caused the
Yeah,
wild
that-
surge.
That's the reason Andrew was a potted plant, is because he made an illusion
Oh.
of the wizard that the thing was chasing after on that ship, so it
Sorry,
didn't come
yeah,
after this
I
ship.
completely missed that. I probably wouldn't have done that, but hey, I have shit perception, so
It's
my
fine, you
character missed
killed
that as
2
well.
of them. That's great.
I'm a potted
Whoops.
plant. Technically,
I yelled down, I yelled
6
down to
seconds. But-
the falling guy. Sorry.
Are you though?
only flaw is I don't have more. I only have 1 more spell to surge on.
So we tried to lift off, I guess.
The person here who was the one that talked to you earlier, looks back, sees the wizard on the ship and the ship reversing out.
Beep, beep.
They're throwing a lot of obscenities in your direction, and they run to try to get to the ship, but can't in time. And that the last thing you hear them scream is that we will remember this.
I'm a potted plant.
And as the ship is going a good distance, like, all right, excellent. Now I just turn this, and you see him turn the orb, and you just notice in the distance the island just starts sinking. Like, yeah, this is
Sinking or falling?
falling.
It's
Yeah,
like proper fall speed.
this is the thing that holds up. I thought this would be a great way getting rid of everything.
Man, you better
ground
hope
like
you better hope that undead thing will die to fall damage.
It's gonna hit the ground like a meteorite.
It's
That's a
fine.
shame. That's a shame for such a nice castle.
I know. I
that-
like this castle.
I'd be shocked if that undead survived, like riding on the back of a meteorite.
As you look over, you see like along the edges of. You just see all of the Magans he's left behind just standing, saluting as they're falling to their deaths.
Do, do, do.
Suddenly he gets a ton of max HP back.
True.
No?
He does get a ton of max HP back because of all his Magans dying. Unless he's a necromancer as well.
Are they immune to that?
Their maximum HP can't be reduced.
That's a bit of a design flaw.
It is, yes. It's almost like the necromancer was not designed for players.
Yeah, it's very strong.
But it's in the PHP.
I was
No,
gonna
it's not.
say,
Yeah, and
that-
it's available to players.
No, the necromancer one's in the Dungeon Master's Guide, isn't it?
No, it's in the PHP.
No, that's the Death
It's a
Cleric
player
that you're
handbook.
talking about. The Necromancer
The
is a
necromancer is
completely
just in
normal.
the PHP. It's a normal subclass of wizard.
Okay.
I mean, like, it's generally people don't really. It's supposed to be that people don't really like you if they figure out you're a necromancer.
Yeah.
Because you know,
You,
most
you dabble in death.
it's pretty inherently evil. So
Yeah.
you got to be like quite well trusted to be a liked
Also,
necromancer.
Andrew, I think you may have deleted the icon that I can move, and I'm left with the one
Look,
that I can't move.
It was 50-50.
Necromancy is the rarest form of magic, but it's not always like necessarily.
I mean, it's
evil.
not. Chronomancy is. So you sail off into the sunset.
To be
I
fair, I
mean,
don't think the fish has actually created any undead.
Going to
I mean,
hide.
it's less the school of magic and more of will this spell like cause agonizing death to anyone that I use it on? Like,
But yeah, we made it out. We made it out okay as a potted plant.
we fought all our way through. It was a fierce battle. We truly earned this victory.
El Gato.
Uh-huh.
I'll give you advantage for this because you had a head start. Stealth.
Shell Atto?
No, El Gato.
G-
The
The
cat.
cant.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Oh dear.
Oh no.
He lifts the top off a barrel and sees you inside. And you're like, oh. How do you respond?
What's that quote? Bear in mind, I am a cat. Therefore, I urge you to accept me as your master.
Drop it.
Hmm. Sure. I'm not seeing any other way out of this.
He causes you no harm in response to that. And picks up his dagger.
Still gonna get that dagger. We'll
Can I
try
tap-
again.
Can I tap Graham's orc on the shoulder?
That's up to you.
Yeah, I will do. Please.
Hello?
Hi. So I know you took the card already.
Yep.
However, do you mind? Are we supposed to wait? Do I know if we're supposed to deliver them one by one, or is it basically delivered by putting it in the box? Or
Technically, it's delivered by putting it in the bag, but it's like a case of if you have like a lead, go for it. But yeah, he's happy for you to bring stuff back, but it's not like you must bring each one back each time.
no, I was just going to like investigate the card because my character is quite card curious.
Card curious.
You're a cartomancer.
Not by feet, but by effectively, yeah.
My flavor. Cool.
I'm like, sorry, did I ever get your name, by the way?
I don't think I got any of yours. My name is Malachi.
I'm Zamrock. Capital Z, capital
to meet
R.
But one word.
Capital
Yeah.
criminal.
Who said that?
Andrew, can I stop being a potted plant now?
Yeah, I will pull out the thing and show you the thing in its containment.
And yes,
I,
you can
like-
now be a person again.
Okay.
So if we come to a calmer section of the flight, I would like to probably better under deck just investigate it and identify it, detect magic it, just figure out how it, as much as I can, how it is made and what it potentially does.
Andrew will reconstitute
Things.
Joseph.
I mean, I guess that's an Arcana check.
Yeah, and he'd basically do it by taking out his own deck, putting each card basically in a circle around him and the other card, and they would like glow in different patterns that would give him different information. And they each look probably different to what normal card decks people are used to.
Mm-hmm. Actually, yeah, because of you giving enough flavor, I'll give you advantage on that Arcana. You're a card boy, good at card look at. Nice.
Oh, that helped beautifully.
You think that it's gonna take you a bit longer to try and figure this out.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just like I said, just identify and ritual cast detect magic and stuff just to get a feeling for it. I'll want to do that with every card that we find. But...
Yeah. So you get away. You see that the kobold hides you in some clouds for a bit, and you see a very wrecked ship, which would have been this one, essentially like passing by where you were, and the kobold's like, I knew they were following us. Fuck you, whoever you are. And then, as is tradition, you touch down at your favorite meeting spot.
Tavern.
Now actual land.
Yep, actual land.
Mario Land.
Plops on the ground.
Du-du-du-du-du-du.
Plop.
Yay!
Oh, we all died. We're back at the beginning of the level.
All right, start
Level.
again.
Like in Mario. Do 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 do.
Plausible.
So is our bargain hereby fulfilled? I asked the wizard.
Well,
Imagine.
Yeah, the wizard should be with us as well, right?
yeah, the Magan says that he's gonna take the wizard to Silgar, and see if there's any new information. If you guys come across anything, go for it. We all know where you are.
Thumb up.
Got no thumbs.
That's not true. Cats have thumbs.
Some of them do.
Yeah,
No,
but
all of them do.
yeah, but if you say that the cat like just raises a paw and just like paws the air at you and is just like, can't do it.
Ours can. But
Oh
they're
yeah,
also double
Andrew.
thumb.
When we left the boat, Andrew would nip over to the kobold and just be like, "Hey, do you know if if I could get like a meeting with Smoothie at any point?"
The kobold's like, if I remember, I'll mention it.
Okay. I trust you.
Yeah, so Smoothie, some human guy asked to get a meeting with you. It's like, who is that human? Oh.
Schedule him with one of the other kobolds, see what he wants.
Fuck knows if they'll ever find him again. But yeah, so, a couple of things. in your new Relaxo Tavern. 1. You all level up.
Yay!
Yo, I'm on 6 health now.
Nice.
How did you manage to get that little help?
Because I let
Having
him.
no constitution.
Yeah, I let him pick what he thinks Andrew's stats should be, and so he
Oh,
gave him a
okay.
very bad constitution, as is correct.
What if we all voted for what Andrew's done? Wait, no, that's a terrible idea. Never mind.
Nah, it's already done.
Ah,
So because of your what are you again, Christian?
Hmm?
Well, it's Satyr.
Kinda.
Okay, your fair friend.
That's the probably most accurate description you can give right now. Yeah.
He did pocket a book
Very friend with horns.
with some useful information. The most useful thing that you find is actually an incantation that you can cast, which seems to let you use the deck to find the deck. So as long as you've
Ooh.
got a card, you can sort of not give you exact, but like a Pirates of the Caribbean compass. It can sort of point you to where you, quotation marks, want to go.
It's a card dowser.
Yeah.
I understand that movie reference. I can't believe they have Pirates of the Caribbean here.
The barkeeper's like, oh, you like Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yes.
It's a great puppet show.
Yeah. I'll get someone to put it
Right.
on tonight.
Who made it?
Oh.
Does it give an inkling about distance and stuff, or is it just a direction?
Sadly, so far it's only a direction. You may like reading more and find out more things. You may be able to change it, make it stronger, make it more like understandable. But for now, with like all of you focusing on it, it's just like, yeah, something that way.
Possibly if we gather more cards, it might get more accurate.
Also, again, Christian doing all the lifting on the magic shit. You realize that while you can't use the card for its intended use, it still does have power in it, and you
Mhm.
think that you can still use the power of the card to like do magic with it. And I'll take screenshot of thing. Yeah, your party has obtained the throne card, which has the ability as an action you speak a command word, which is the throne. While holding this card, to gain advantage on charisma, intimidation, or persuasion checks for a minute. In addition, for that duration, you can use the card to cast command DC 17 as an action. Once can't be used again until dawn when you activate it.
Neat. So you're using the alt effects.
Yeah, I'm letting each of the cards do what the card does. So as you collect them, you're getting things out of it. So you can
Nice.
take them back, but it's like you're now realizing, going, oh, they're actually useful.
So it's best to collect them all, then hand them in all at once.
Yeah, like panini stickers.
Or the Greed Island arc of Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
I've just started watching that.
Who wants
Oh,
the
I've been
card?
watching that recently.
Andrew, because it's the card from the deck.
Yeah, I suppose that would make sense that Andrew would want the first card. Also, it's
And he's very
command.
good at, intimidating.
Yeah, Andrew needs all the help he can get with intimidation and commanding things to stop hurting him.
No hurt.
Nothing's trying to hurt you.
God, the entire Solar Bastion is after people matching your descriptions.
Good point.
They don't know fucking anything about you, but they...
I was a potted plant at the time.
No, technically the person did meet you earlier.
That's true.
So they have,
Oh,
like, a
no.
rough description of all of you. But that's it.
Disguised self.
Why did I make a very easily identifiable character?
I mean, hey, maybe they thought that I got killed on the when I went inside.
True.
Because
you
I
were
wasn't with the
definitely...
rest of the
You
team.
were, yeah, you weren't there in terms of, like... They would have seen you coming out, but they were distracted, so when they did pay attention, you were already planted.
Yeah.
What?
So, there you go. Episode 1 of the Deck of Many One-Shots. You have successfully attained the throne. Amazing
I can't-
animation
I'm
I'm
played.
so glad we were just handed the card by someone with no consequences.
Guess what?
I'm-
That guy had 10 hit points.
He could have just. We could have just killed him.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, we serve
What
it in
the-
the correct way by helping
Do
someone.
you mean the Magian?
No,
No.
the Archwizard.
I know for a fact
Who
that
is
Mage
CR12?
has that.
I could have just Eldritch Blast
Yep.
him, but he was CR12, so I assume he had counterspell. That's what I was
True.
assuming. I was like, he's a red
I
wizard of
don't-
Thay. I was like, he's a red wizard of Thay, or as my character's just thinking of him, a powerful wizard who can create magians.
Uh,
Why
create these
can't we
constructs.
Why can't we just be
he
happy
can
that we
probably-
didn't kill anyone?
You can probably just say no to anything that I did.
Yeah, I mean,
so
to
that's
be fair,
why
he's
I didn't
created
do
so
anything
many
to him.
mages, that's probably why his health's really low.
I will tell you though, because like before we finish, because you're not gonna get well, you potentially could interact with them again, but you lost your chance by not killing him. It wasn't that he was casting the spell to create the magians. He had a magic item that actually bypassed the necromancer thing. And it was essentially takes 1 hit point of you like dropping blood into this thing, creates a magon in your rough shape. And he was spamming that because he was terrified of the
Thing
fucking undead guy.
I will be back in a bit, but I do need to leave for a little while.
Sure. Well, we're done now
I-
anyways.
Yeah.
So tune in next time, which might be next week, might not be, because apparently Joseph is fine next week, maybe? Who fucking knows?
Yeah, I'm fine next week.
We'll see. This is just a great thing that I can throw in whenever I need to. Deck of Many.
But yeah, I'll be back in like 30 minutes. 30 minutes to 45-ish minutes.